To Friday. Hope you guys are as excited as I am to finally be here at the end of the week. We have had quite a roller coaster of a week. Everything is great. But excuse me, as always, it's always hard to kind of get into the rhythm once our kids get back to school. And part of the reason why I wanted to come on today and what I wanted to share with you is because if you're anything like me and many of my clients, we are setting a hard reset now that kids are back in school. We have ourselves finding maybe a little bit extra time to take care of ourselves, do some self care, get healthier if that's what it looks like for you. And I just wanted to share you kind of a client's win for the week. I have client support days once a week, and it's my favorite time of the week. It is a time for me to kind of see where everybody is, and everybody's in a different place along their health journey. Some people are in maintenance, some are in transition, some are in weight loss. And it's a great way for me to see, number one, how I can best help them and put my fingers on resources that we've got. And also, it kind of helps me see how vastly different health journeys can look. I'm supporting many, many people, and they're all struggling with different things. And I love what I do. It's a challenge, and I love being able to kind of help people. So I wanted to share her story with you in the hopes that maybe parts of it resonate as maybe you are trying to get to a healthier place. And if you're joining me live, if you could hop on and make a comment so I can see that you're here and I'm not just talking to empty space, that'd be awesome. And if you're watching the replay, comment as well so I can message you back. I love connecting with the people that are connecting to my social media. So I hope that this resonates with you. So I have a client who recently joined about a few weeks ago, and she's doing amazingly, amazingly well. She reached out to me because she felt like some of the struggles that I share resonated with her. She knows that she needed to be in a healthier place. I think she had had some kind of wake up calls from the doctors that said that she had to get her stuff in check, and she saw what I was doing and saw how it was sustainable and it works. And she wanted some information. So, in speaking with her, and that's what I love about what I do is, the program doesn't necessarily fit every person's needs. It fits most people's needs, but it's got to be a fit two way. It's got to be something that you're willing to do, and it's got to be something that is good for you. So, in speaking with her, she shared with me something I thought was really, really interesting. Of course, she had quite a bit of weight to lose, but she said her focus was on trying to get away from being so attached to drinking. And she didn't have like a huge drinking problem, but it was becoming a habit. And she had spoken with somebody else about it, and they're like, well, just drink a better drink for yourself that's not as high in calorie. And she said, but that's not what I want to do. I don't want to have the habit of drinking a glass of wine multiple nights a week. She wanted to break herself of that because she's like, it's empty calories. I enjoy relaxing with it, but I need to do something a little bit healthy. I'm trying to make changes. And so I worked with her and I thought about it for a minute, and I realized that when she was having her glass of wine, that it was during rituals. It was during habits that she had, whether it was preparing meals or preparing dinners, or it was when she was watching some of her guilty pleasure TV like I have. She would have a ritual of having a glass of wine. It's great. It was a great way for her to relax, but she wanted to get away from it. So I had suggested maybe taking a fancy glass, like everybody's got like fancy glasses, and pouring a little sparkly drink like a LaCroix flavored water, something that would help her not only on her weight loss journey, but also help her with her habit of drinking some alcohol a few times a week. At first, she kind of balked and she goes, that's not going to do the trick. But over time and over these past few weeks, she has been texting me pictures of her fancy glass. And in it, she's got her bubbly LaCroix. with her little fancy show in the background, and it absolutely makes my day. Here is a friend and a client of mine who has totally embraced the suggestion that I gave her. And I wasn't sure it was gonna work, but every week she looks forward to it. She said, dressing it up a little bit, it's more about the habit of having that fancy glass in her hand and drinking something that she normally doesn't drink, which for her is the LaCroix, the flavored water. And it has really changed. And that has been the biggest win for her. The win has not been the almost 15 pounds that she has released in the 3 weeks that she's been on program. The win for her has been making that change. And I'm here to share with you that when you are trying to change your habits, I want you to start thinking about as replacing your habits because those habits are already ingrained in you. I have a really bad habit of picking at food as I'm preparing for food for my family. It's what I do. I'm like a nibble here, a taste there. Pretty soon I've added up 400 calories before I even know it. And I haven't really even enjoyed it. So what I've done is I've replaced that habit. I still have something in my mouth, but I get my little sugar-free gum. Found another flavor I love. Look at this, guys. This isn't it. I have a watermelon flavor and it has totally rocked my world. Sugar-free and it's to die for. Anyway, I replaced my habit. I didn't stop my habit or get rid of a habit. And I think if we start to embrace changing habits that way, that perhaps it may be not as overwhelming, and might be more sustainable long term. And you can now or then get used to changing habits. So once you replace a habit, then you can think about something else that you'd like to change and think about replacing it because once we do something over and over and over, it kind of becomes ingrained. So if we can just go ahead and change what that is and adjust it a little bit, but still have that sense of something that you're doing every day, I think it can carry you forward. And in the long term, it's going to help you make the changes that you want to make. So I wanted to share that little success story. It kind of dawned on me. I was like, oh my gosh, like who would have thought, even if I had spoken to her 3 weeks ago before she started program and told her, hey, by the end of this 3 weeks, you're going to be enjoying your fancy glass of bubbly LaCroix, watching your show, and you're not going to miss the other. I think she would have thought I was crazy. But here she is. She did it. She's proud of herself beyond words. And that is why I coach. I absolutely love what I do. I love helping people. And I'd love to help you too. So if any of this resonated with you, reach out to me. Let me know if there's something I can help you with your habits and replacing bad ones with better ones. I am so happy to throw out some ideas for you. And if you'd like to know more about program, please reach out. I am happy to help. And if you're not quite ready, I am here for when you are. So I hope you have a fantastic Friday. I'm off to go walk the dog before the rain comes and have a great day and a wonderful weekend. Talk to you soon.